If you love travel, like and subscribe now, and comment below to enter to win free cash. Seriously, I'm giving away $10 to one random commenter on this video, so get commenting. Today we are tackling the greatest city on earth, New York City. This place is absolutely insane with millions of people, giant skyscrapers that touch the clouds, and more things to do than you could ever imagine. It can be overwhelming, I get it. You could spend a lifetime here and not see everything. But don't worry, because I've done the hard work for you. I'm taking you on a countdown of New York's absolute must-sees, perfect for first-timers and repeat visitors. Kicking off our list at number 10 is the one, the only, Central Park. This isn't just a park, it's a massive, sprawling oasis right in the middle of the concrete jungle. It's bigger than some countries, I'm pretty sure. You could literally spend an entire week just exploring this place and you would still find new things to see. Imagine this, skyscrapers on every side, bam, this giant rectangle of green, lakes, forests, fields. It's one of the most surreal and incredible places in the entire city, and you absolutely cannot miss it. When you step inside, the city noise just melts away. It's like entering a different world. We're talking 843 acres of pure awesome. You can rent a rowboat on the lake. You can have a picnic on the Great Lawn, where they have huge concerts. Or you can just wander through the winding paths and get completely lost in the best way possible. There are so many famous spots within the park itself, like Strawberry Fields or the beautiful Bethesda Terrace and Fountain, which you've definitely seen in movies. Close-up Angel of the Waters statue. One of my favorite things to do is just grab a hot dog from a street vendor and find a bench. You can people watch for hours. Tourists from all over the globe, New Yorkers on their lunch break, artists painting, musicians playing, it's a true melting pot. And the scale of it is just mind-blowing. You can walk for miles and feel like you're in the deep woods, then turn a corner and see the skyline peeking through the trees. It's the perfect escape from the city's chaos. For first-timers, I recommend renting a bike. It's the best way to cover a lot of ground and see the major highlights without getting totally exhausted. You can do the full loop, which is about 6 miles, and it gives you an amazing tour of the park's diverse landscapes. You'll ride past Woolman Rink, the Central Park Zoo, and even a castle. Yes, there is a literal castle, Belvedere Castle, sitting on a giant rock in the middle of the park. It's insane. Honestly, no trip to New York is complete without spending at least a few hours here. It's the city's backyard, its heart, and its soul. Whether you're looking for adventure, relaxation, or just a really good photo op, Central Park delivers on every level. It's the perfect start to our countdown because it shows you the incredible contrast that makes New York so special. Don't just walk through it. Get in there and experience it. You won't regret it, I promise. Coming in at number 9, we have one of the coolest and most unique parks on the planet, the High Line. Imagine an old, abandoned, elevated railway track running through the west side of Manhattan. Now, imagine turning that rusty old track into a stunning 1.5-mile-long public park floating 30 feet above the street. That's the High Line. It is an absolute masterpiece of urban design, and walking, it is an experience you will not find anywhere else. This is not your average park walk. The journey starts down in the Meatpacking District, winds up through Chelsea, and ends at Hudson Yards. As you walk, you're strolling through gardens and art installations, with the city's architecture all around you. You get incredible views of the streets below, peeking between buildings and over rooftops. It's like a secret pathway through the city. Designers kept parts of the old train tracks, so you're reminded of the history of the space. What I love most is the element of surprise. Every section offers something new. Dense grove of birch trees. The next you're on a sun deck with lounge chairs overlooking the Hudson River. There are art installations that change all the time, food vendors selling gourmet popsicles and coffee, and even an outdoor amphitheater where you can sit and watch the traffic on 10th Avenue like it's a performance. It's genius. All right, at number 8 we have a 2-for-1 special pure uncut New York City magic, walking the Brooklyn Bridge and exploring Dumbo. This isn't just a walk, it's a rite of passage. The Brooklyn Bridge, one of the most recognizable structures in the world. Walking across its wooden planks with Manhattan's skyline laid out in front of you. A moment burned into your memory. Take the subway to Brooklyn, then walk back toward Manhattan. You get the absolute best view, watching the skyline grow with every step. You land in Dumbo, one of my favorite neighborhoods. Dumbo equals sign, down under the Manhattan Bridge overpass. Cobblestone streets converted warehouses, unbelievable views. This is where you get that photo. Washington Street, Manhattan Bridge perfectly framing the Empire State Building. Tons of people taking that shot. Dumbo is more than a photo op. Grab a slice at Grimaldi's Juliana's, prepare to wait in line. It's worth it. Walk it off in Brooklyn Bridge Park. Panoramic waterfront views. Views of the Brooklyn Bridge, the Manhattan Bridge downtown skyline, especially at sunset. Ride Jane's Carousel or sit on the grass and watch boats on the East River. The perfect place to decompress. Historic bridge walk plus trendy Dumbo vibe equals sign essential NYC experience. Gives you a whole new perspective on the city. Do not skip this. Okay, coming in at number 7 is the place that never ever sleeps. Times Square. I know what some of you are thinking. It's crowded, it's loud, it's chaotic, and you're right. But you have to experience it at least once. Standing in the middle of Times Square, surrounded by towering digital billboards, lights so bright they turn night into day, is electrifying and overwhelming. It's the pulsing neon heart of NYC. This is the crossroads of the world. You'll see everything here. Street performers, knockoff Elmo characters, thousands of tourists taking selfies, the famous naked cowboy. Complete sensory overload. The scale of the ads is mind-boggling. Screens several stories high, wrapping entire buildings, flashing and changing every second, like a giant futuristic pinball machine. Go at night. That's when Times Square truly comes alive. Find the red TKTS stairs, climb up, sit, and take it all in. At number 6, we're getting a dose of culture, one of the greatest museums in the world, the Met. This place is absolutely colossal. Not just a museum, a time machine through 5,000 years of human history from every corner of the globe. You could spend a week inside and not see everything. It's right on the edge of Central Park. Stepping into the Great Hall is an experience. Soaring ceilings, grand staircases. From there, you can go anywhere in the world. Want to see an entire Egyptian temple inside a museum? They have the Temple of Dender, a massive room with a glass wall overlooking Central Park. Incredible. The Met's sheer variety is unreal. Armor worn by medieval knights, priceless paintings, Van Gogh, Monet, Rembrandt, ancient Greek and Roman sculptures, intricate Asian art, an entire wing for American art and design. My favorite, the period rooms. Reconstructed rooms from different historical eras, like walking into an 18th century house. A rooftop garden is a best-kept secret. Take the elevator up to outdoor sculpture. Panoramic views of Central Park and Midtown. Perfect spot to grab a drink and process the art. The view alone is worth admission. Don't try to see everything in one visit. Pick 2 or 3 exhibits and focus. Grab a map, make a plan, then allow yourself to get lost. The Met is endless discovery. An absolute must-see. Cracking our top 5 is the undisputed symbol of America, the Statue of Liberty, Ellis Island. This is more than just a tourist attraction. It's a pilgrimage. Seeing Lady Liberty standing tall in the harbor with your own eyes is a powerful experience. She's bigger and more majestic than you can ever imagine from pictures. This is the statue that greeted millions of immigrants as they arrived in America searching for a new life. It's a symbol of hope, freedom, opportunity. To get there, you have to take a ferry from Battery Park in Manhattan. The ferry ride itself is amazing. As you pull away from the shore, you get incredible views of the downtown skyline, including One World Trade Center. Then, the boat turns and you see her, the Statue of Liberty, growing larger and larger as you approach. It's a genuinely goosebump-inducing moment. I recommend booking your tickets way in advance, especially if you want to go up into the pedestal all the way up to the crown. Once you're on Liberty Island, you can walk around the entire base of the statue. The scale of it is just staggering. Your ferry ticket also includes a stop at Ellis Island. Do not skip this. Between 1892 and 1954, over 12 million immigrants were processed through this very facility. Walking through the Great Hall, you can almost hear the echoes of the past. The museum is incredibly well done, with exhibits that tell the personal stories of the people who came through here. You can even search the passenger records to see if any of your own ancestors passed through Ellis Island. It's a deeply moving and humbling experience. Chapter 7. At number 4, we're heading back to the bright lights seeing a Broadway show in the theater district. This is the pinnacle of live theater in the world. The energy in the theater district is absolutely electric, marquees all lit up at night, thousands rushing to make their 8 p.m. curtain. There is nothing like the buzz of anticipation before a Broadway show begins. The sheer quality and variety of the shows are mind-blowing. The Lion King Wicked spectacular sets and costumes. Seeing actors and singers performing at the absolute top of their game just a few feet away from you is a completely different experience than watching something on a screen. Now I know what you're thinking. Tickets are expensive, and they can be. But I have a secret for you. The TKTS booth right in Times Square. They sell same-day tickets for dozens of shows at a huge discount, sometimes up to 50% off. You have to wait in line, and you have to be a little flexible about what you want to see. But it's the absolute best way to see a world-class show without completely breaking the bank. It's a bit of a gamble, but it's part of the fun. Honestly, splurging on a Broadway show is one of the best investments you can make on your trip. The talent, the production value, the live orchestra, it's an art form that is at its best here in New York. The feeling of being in that audience, sharing a laugh, sharing a gasp, and then joining in a standing ovation for an incredible performance is a core New York memory you will cherish forever. It's pure magic. Chapter 8. Coming in at number 3 is a destination that is both breathtakingly beautiful and deeply profound. One World Observatory, 9/11's Memorial and Museum. Chapter 9. Our runner-up at number 2 is the most famous skyscraper in the world. The Art Deco icon, the one and only Empire State Building. This building is New York City. For over 40 years, it was the tallest building in the world. It has captured the imagination of people for generations. King Kong climbed it. Millions have dreamed of seeing the view from its top. Chapter 10. And the number 1 spot on our countdown, Rockefeller Center and the top of the Rock Observation Deck. Why number 1? Because it offers the single best view in Manhattan, and it's the epicenter of iconic New York activity. Rockefeller Center is a complex of 19 buildings, but it's the central plaza everyone knows and loves. Famous ice rink in Winter Prometheus statue NBC Studios, where shows like Saturday Night Live are filmed. The real reason? It's the view from top of the Rock. It's located on the 70th floor of 30 Rockefeller Plaza, and it is, in my opinion, the undisputed champion of observation decks. Better than the Empire State Building? Because from top of the Rock, you can actually see the Empire State Building. The view south, with the Empire State standing proudly in the center of your frame and the rest of downtown stretching out behind it, is the iconic photo of New York City. It's the postcard shot. The design of the observation deck is also superior. There are 3 levels with both indoor and outdoor spaces. The top deck is completely open air, with no glass or metal grating to obstruct your view. This means you can get crystal clear, perfect photos. It feels much more open and less crowded than other decks, giving you space to really take in the 360-degree panorama. The view north over Central Park is equally stunning, a perfect rectangle of green cutting through the dense urban landscape. Beyond the view, Rockefeller Center is just a fantastic place to be. During the holidays, it's the home of the world's most famous Christmas tree, and the entire plaza is transformed into a winter wonderland. For the ultimate experience, book a Sun and Stars ticket, which lets you visit twice in one day. Go up in the late afternoon to see the city in daylight, then come back after dark to see it sparkle. The transition is magical. Outro, and that's a wrap on the 10 New York City spots you absolutely cannot miss. From the sky-high views at top of the Rock to the historic walk across the Brooklyn Bridge, this city is just packed with incredible experiences. I want to know what you think. Which spot would you visit first? Comment to enter the cash giveaway, and subscribe for more travel guides. I'm serious. I'm picking one person from the comments to win $10 cash. It could be you. We'll see you in the next video.